this morning. It's a beautiful spring day. I started on a gardening video last week, and because of Josephine, I didn't get it done, so I just want to finish up this gardening video so that I can get this shared for you. First of all, I want to show you this corner right about here is where our garden will start. So you can see down there where it's a little yellow, it's the patch of yellow that's a little closer is where my garlic is. And that's about the other corner. And it will actually extend beyond where the brassicas are over into where the chicken pen is. We'll be getting that moved here soon. Everything's greening up around here, and we do rotational grazing. So the goats will love eating honeysuckle and whatnot. So last week I planted out some romaine lettuce, some Swiss chard, and some purple lady bok choy. I also put a succession plant of different lettuce seeds behind that. They are still struggling from transplant a little bit, but I have faith that they will be just fine. I planted potatoes. We have Yukon Gold, Kennebec, Red Pontiac, and some Purple Majesty potatoes in these beds here. And then this bed, which needs to be weeded, is carrots, radishes, and beets. And I wanted to show you that some of the green fruit radish are starting to sprout down here. And then our radish that we planted several weeks ago are getting their first true leaves on them. And out of all the peas we planted, we have 3 pea plants, and they're all right here towards the front. I'm not sure if the rest got washed out or the birds ate them. I'm not sure if we'll let those 3 pea plants go just because I need to get this bed started up for tomatoes. So I may go ahead and take them out, because this obviously needs a lot of work before we can put the tomatoes in just a few weeks. Gotta love potting messes. Someday we'll have a potting table in a greenhouse. But for now we're up potting tomatoes in the kitchen. I saw her because they got huge.
It's pretty big for a pot.
Here's some more of them. Aren't they beautiful? So it's like 40 degrees right now and too cold to do it outside. Is it harder than you thought to make a trench? He thought that he could do it. So I thought I'd let him try. Somebody laid an egg. Look at my dirt hands. Oh yeah, mud manicures. I wanted to show you, I stuck my greens out here for today. They are getting ready to go in the ground. Some of them have done better than others. These down here really need some love. There's some 1,000-head kale in there and some Utah celery, which should have been started a little bit sooner probably, but that's okay. You can see that these got pretty sunburnt early on in putting the tunnel up, but they're starting to come back. Got baby leaves in them. Whoa, that was a lot of work. So it turns out we are just a little shy on this row. I need just a few more seed potatoes to finish this out. Maybe 2 or 3, not very many. And I get mine local. So Matt tilled just a little bit further over. And I'm thinking I might be able to put some of my lettuce and Swiss chard out in this section. If I need it a little wider, I can always get the broad fork out. So the plan is eventually to not have to till so much, because it is really not the best thing for your garden. But this is the 2nd or 3rd year we've gardened here, and you can't hardly tell some of the time. So the soil is still pretty compacted in places, and we have a little more mending to do to make the soil quite what we want it to be. So that's something we'll be working on a little harder, putting winter cover crops on and making sure we amend our soil properly. Need to go in the ground already. So some of these are really quite pretty. So hopefully they'll all be okay. You can tell that my grow light was hitting these more than, say, like this one wasn't getting hit by the grow light as much as this one was. So we're trying to find new grow lights that will take care of that problem and cover more of the plants, because it's very apparent that the grow lights do wonders for the plants. So I started some little bit different things today. One small tray. Down here I have some millet and some amaranth. There's some cotton. There are birdhouse gourds, snake gourds, and loofah gourds. The snake gourds, we're not sure how they'll turn out. They are seeds we saved from Goebel Farms a couple years ago, and could be cross-pollinated with all kinds of different things. So we are going to see what happens. We just weeded these brassicas yesterday, but these little weeds here, I'm not really sure what they are. They are adamant. If you don't actually take them out, they will reroot. And Matt came in here with the hoe and tried to get rid of them, but basically they're just rerooting and making themselves happy wherever they are, which is a little annoying. So, and we took the cover off the brassicas, so I'll be cleaning up the sand bags and the sand jugs and getting that all put somewhere else. Probably be taking these hoops down in the next day or so. We may end up using this low tunnel over the tomatoes, even if it's just sitting the pots on the ground, because they are getting so huge in the house. I'm still trying to decide. We have some days coming up where it's going to get in the 40s, and really that's a little cold for tomatoes. I'm not sure if they would be safe with the 6mm poly and the frost blanket or not. All these wonderful things to get done. If the rain holds off, I might be able to get a few things done this morning. I'm not real sure. I do still have to get up to the barn and check on the new babies. For those of you who have not seen, our goat had babies on Friday, and we have one boy and one girl. I was actually able to message Rose from Wholesome Roots, who told me I needed to go ahead and go in and check right away. Otherwise, we may not have had any live babies. I'm still pretty new to the birthing process with goats. This is our 2nd year, only the 2nd time that Josephine's had kids. And we named the little girl Rosemary. I wanted something old-fashioned, and it reminded me of the help that Rose gave us. So if you have never seen Wholesome Roots, you should check their channel out. Give them some love over there. Okay, that helped out a little bit. These 4 jugs here are winter sown plants that I have growing flowers. Giving them a head start so I can transplant them out. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with your friends. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You guys are so